And yeah, and in studio, I mentioned I was teasing this in the earlier part of the hour, but we have Theresa Yvonne here from the Lancaster Performing Arts Center, and their brand new season starts this weekend, Saturday night, and she's here to tell us about the show this Saturday and tell us all about what's going on all season long at the LPAC. That's what, those of us in the know. That's what we call it.
In the
Theresa.
know, it's the LPAC.
But now everybody else knows too.
Now
they're in the know. See what we did? Thank you for coming, Theresa. Appreciate it.
No, I thank you for having me.
Absolutely. You guys have a very exciting season planned. Let me just start from the beginning because some of our listeners, well, we get listeners up in the Antelope Valley as well, but some of them here in Santa Clarita haven't been to LPAC yet. I have. I went last season to the Monty Python show. It was great.
Oh, Spam-A-Lot.
Spam-A-Lot.
It was awesome.
Much fun.
Awesome.
And and you guys have a very cool space in a cool location, and I think more people need to know about it. Tell me about that.
Well, the space is not very big. It's a 758-seat theater, orchestra and balcony, and there really is, I know, box office always says this, there is not a bad seat in the house, but there really isn't a bad seat in the house. A lot of times, depending on the show, like Spam-A-Lot, for instance, you'll find me in the balcony because you get the bird's eye view and you get to see everything, and then sometimes on other shows, I like to be down in the orchestra. It just depends on what it is. But there really isn't a bad seat. It's an awesome space.
The fact that it's smaller works to the audience's advantage, I think.
Mm-hmm. Been there 23 years on what we now call the Boulevard.
Right.
And that was completed, not even quite 18 months ago, but the Boulevard used to be 4 lanes, 60 miles an hour. Don't step out in front of traffic, you'll die. Yeah. Now it's a walking downtown. It's 15 miles an hour, 2 lanes of traffic, parking in the middle, lots of nice restaurants. It's a true experience now.
That's what I was surprised about when we went out there. Is it's there's so much to do right in that section right around the theater. There's places to eat before the show, and
places to go after the show.
Places to go after the show as well, and you could spend the whole evening there, which is, I think it's a destination location now where it was not before, which is great.
No, it was not. It is definitely a destination location, and a destination location for everyone. I mean, my mom can come down and go to Molly Kate's and have tea, and go to the antique shop and go to a matinee. Versus my son, who's 8, knows exactly where the candy store is, the playground by Beck's, and,
of course.
and Lemon Leaf for their pizza. So,
We're in studio right now talking about Lancaster Performing Arts Center. Theresa is from the LPAC. The website is lpac.org. They are kicking off their brand new season this Saturday with an established artist and somebody who has been well revered for many years. Talk to me about Katie Lang.
Katie Lang and the Sis Boom Bang. It's her new band. She's got a new album out, and what she talks about her new album is that it's really back to her country roots, which is kind of where she started. But as everyone knows, anyone who's listened to her voice is phenomenal. And I think Tony Bennett was the one that said that, she's the best singer of her generation.
Yeah.
And, her vocal range is, 4 octaves at least. So she's phenomenal. I'm very excited. She'll be there Saturday night at 8 o'clock. It's part of her Sing It Loud tour. That's her new album that's coming out. And this is her only Southern California.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So you guys got a little exclusive on that one. Yeah, look at that. Chalk one up for the LPAC. So it's the Sis Boom Bang. That's the band that she's touring with now.
Yes.
And tickets are still available, and you can get them. How do people? Now, what's the best way for people to get tickets for this show coming up this Saturday?
You can always go to the website, lpac.org. You can also call box office, and you'll get the customer service extraordinaire, and they'll get you the best seats in the house. And that's 661-723-5950.
And that show that's September 1st. That's this Saturday, coming up just 2 days away. That kind of kicks off the entire season for you guys. And we'll here's what I want to do. You can't hear it because you're not wearing headsets, and we'll hear it in a second. But I've got Constant Craving starting in my background there, if you can hear it a little bit. We'll come back. We'll talk more with Theresa about Lancaster Performing Arts Center. Here's Constant Craving. Katie Lang this Saturday. AM 1220 KHTS, hometownstation.com. That's Katie Lang, Constant Craving. And we're playing Katie Lang. Well, we do play this song kind of ordinarily anyway. But in particular right now because she's playing this Saturday, just a hop, skip, and a jump from us in Lancaster, the Lancaster Performing Arts Center. Their new season kicks off this Saturday with Katie Lang and the Sis Boom Bang. It's a mouthful to say. And Theresa Yvonne is here. She's with the LPAC, Lancaster Performing Arts Center. Tell us about their season. And so Katie Lang, awesome, and this Saturday.
Yeah.
And tickets are still available.
They are still available. And so we do have some balcony seats left.
Very good. What else is coming up? So this is the kickoff for the new season, of which there are dozens of shows as I go kind of scroll through your on the website, which is lpac.org, lpac.org. What are some of the highlights coming up?
Well, the next really good one we have is Mike Birbiglia.
Yes.
My girlfriend's boyfriend. He's hysterical, as you were mentioning earlier.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of him, and I've listened to his stuff on NPR and This American Life, and plugging another radio show. Forbidden, but that's okay. A totally different thing. But and he's got a new movie based on the stories. His new
movie is out, and it's Come Sleepwalk with Me. Mm-hmm. And I watched a little bit of the clip. It's hysterically funny. I guess the guy, I don't even remember the name of it, but he'll get out of bed and go sleepwalking. You know, I mean, we all did that when we were kids, but I mean, it's a genuine
big problem with it.
Genuine problem. Like we'll walk out of the hotel and down the street and not know where he's at.
He had to sleep in a sleeping bag with mittens on, so he couldn't open the sleeping bag and get out and walk away.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, crazy stuff. So the movie's doing really well. He's going to be at the theater September 23rd. That's a Sunday evening at 7 o'clock. He's going to be hysterical. The other comedian we have coming up that I can't fail to mention, of course, is Bill Engvall.
Oh, yes.
And he's coming in November. That's a Saturday night, November 3rd. Mm-hmm. And we'll have 2 performances of him, 7 and 9. Okay. And probably why I mention him right now is because the 7 p.m. is almost sold out.
Oh, boy.
So don't snooze.
You want some tickets to go
don't
see?
Don't snooze if you want to go. Don't wait till November,
He's
1st.
one of those, the blue-collar comedy guys.
Yes.
Right, got it.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so get on out there and enjoy him as well.
Yeah, so that'll be really good. And we had Ron White last year, so.
Right, that's right.
Yeah.
You got to run on the bases. You got to get Jeff Foxworthy at some point.
Yes.
And then what else? What do we got coming up? Exactly. What else are the other big shows coming up?
So, and then at the end of this month, the more family show, family orientated, we have performing Cirque Chinois, the National Circus of the People's Republic of China. Definitely, the juggling, the stacking of the chairs, the bicycles, everything that you expect from a Cirque show. And this group in particularly, they were the pioneers of the Cirque du Soleil. Yeah. This is the troupe that actually, influenced the pioneers of Cirque du Soleil. So it's a spectacular show, and that's Friday and Saturday, February 28th and 29th. We have shows at 8 p.m. and 3 p.m.
Very good.
And those are very reasonable, $29, $19, very reasonable price.
Can't beat it.
Can't beat that. And then coming up in October, we have a full month in October. Dr. John and the Blind Boys of Alabama doing Spirituals to Funk. That's going to be a really spectacular show. If you have never heard the Blind Boys of Alabama, you have to come. Their rendition of Amazing Grace brings chills.
Sure.
It's just absolutely phenomenal. That's Friday, October 12th at 8 p.m. And then following them, Sunday, October 14th at 7 p.m. is the Xiaolin Warriors, Voices of the Masters. This one, I recommend everyone go to the website and look at the video because it's very hard to explain. It's part gymnasts, they're kung fu fighters, it's choreographed, it is spectacular in costume, and every kid that's out there taking taekwondo, kung fu, they need to come.
Yeah, they'll get a big kick out of that.
Yeah,
we got about 30 seconds to wrap up. So let me just kind of run through all these shows and the entire season later on. And there's Chris Isaac I saw and a whole bunch of artists. lpac.org. The whole season's online. Go there. You can get tickets. You can find out what's coming up. And it all starts this Saturday. Let me mention that one more time. Katie Lang, this Saturday. Tickets available. lpac.org online for tickets, or call
661-723-5950.
We got to do this again because we only got up to about October, and there's plenty more to see. So
plenty more.
So we encourage you to come back, Teresa. Will you?
I will.
Okay, good. Theresa Yvonne, thank you from lpac.org. Get on over there, go to the website lpac.org, and find out more about the shows, get tickets, and go and see Katie Lang this Saturday.
KHTS